always wanted a cafe. I always wanted a cafe. When I started this shop, I wanted it to be something that I would enjoy myself. I suppose coming from an artistic background and interest in food and gardening and things like that, I wanted my shop to reflect that. We've been really lucky that so many people have approached us either by passing, or there are a lot of artist studios around the area where we've made contact and asked people to put work up and hold exhibitions just to promote how wonderful Southfields is and what talented people we've got here.
My aim through Capote is to express my personal vision as an artist and share it with people. That's the most important thing for me. I want to celebrate nature. I want to celebrate each one of the creatures that appears on my designs and my artworks.
It's nice when people want something a little bit interesting and a little bit different, because this is what we try to associate ourselves with, and that is making something that is a little bit special, is not really what you're going to find anywhere else, and is completely about you and what you want. So bespoke baking. I think caring about what you put into the food makes a massive difference. It's easy to make things out of a packet. It's much easier than making things from scratch, but it's also cheating in a way. I know what I like to eat. I know that I like to know what's in my food as well. So I think, especially when people are buying a birthday cake for their children, they want to know that you're using as little colour as you need to, and the best ingredients that you can. And it doesn't cost a whole lot more.
Nano means little one in Spanish. Nano! Movement is very important when learning a language or anything really. We use songs with actions, which again is using the movement. I like to include an educational activity in the class that wants to also develop other areas of their learning, maybe some threading exercises or anything that has to do with using their hands, and all aimed, of course, to learn Spanish.
I've had a lot of really positive experiences. When you're making something quite key as a part of somebody's special day, I feel a lot of pressure sometimes to make it as wonderful as it can possibly be, and the reaction that you get from the people that you're making the cakes for or the biscuits for, it's often very positive, and it does give you a wonderful feeling that you've made something that they're always going to remember.
The designs that I create are very colorful, and the reason for that is just simply that I'm from Latin America, a place full of sunshine, a place full of color, a place full of contrasts, and if I am not creating, I feel like I can't breathe.
I don't ever want to lose the boutique aspect of it. I never want to not be making the food myself. I don't want to be a business where I hand the product over to somebody else to make or create. It's what I enjoy doing, the creative side of things. Actually building something quite extraordinary out of nothing, out of some basic ingredients. It's almost like an alchemy, I think.
I've always had really good feedback from the parents. They always tell me how the children either sing the songs at home, or looking for Nano, or are looking forward to come to the classes. I feel proud that I can contribute to my community by offering an educational activity.
We make all our own cakes, we do fantastic food, all with a little bit of twist, always with a little bit of healthiness, and loads of seasonal veg, loads of interesting cakes, and hopefully we bring something to the community that wasn't here before.
Southfields is a fantastic place to live. It's got such a lovely village feel about it. It's a bit disappointing to see what's happening on the high street. There seems to be a lot of real estate agents opening up, and it's sort of changing the whole feel. It would be nice to see some more independents opening up. We've got some really lovely cafes and small businesses around. That's why this is such a great project, I think, because it's opening people's eyes to what's actually in Southfields that they probably wouldn't otherwise discover.